I just wanted to share a small update on my journey in learning how HCD works under the hood. I know this diagram is a bit different compared to the one from the previous video, which should indicate some progress. There is also the fact that I have multiple tabs now open compared to the previous video, which also should indicate some progress. After a few more days trying to iterating over the same setup process of the STD server while asking new questions to the LLM and asking questions to the answers that I've been given, because I realized that the more I talk with the chat about the code base, the more I realize, first of all, that there is so much I don't know about. And the second thing is that because I have many curiosities about whatever the chat is answering, I realized that there could be hours spent on simply chatting and asking questions about what is that, what is the other thing, how do they correlate, and so on. This is how my journey has been so far. And now the way I can describe my current understanding of how things work. You can imagine a game of chess. In the game of chess, you first of all have to know you first have to know the responsibility of each piece, or however is that called, in part. Only after that, after you know all of the let's say basic rules, only after that we can actually start playing. But you know that when you start playing, you need to have some strategy, you need to anticipate your opponent's move and so on. And now if we stick with that analogy, right now I'm at the place where I almost understood all of the basic rules. I have a basic idea, for instance, about what FIFO scheduler is, or what the corruption checker does, or what is the lease feature, and so on. But now it's kind of hard for me to tell how all of these fit together. I know that they fit together at some point, but I cannot tell you exactly, for instance, what happens whenever a new request comes to the HCD cluster. I don't know exactly to describe the flow, how each part plays its role in fulfilling the request. I don't know exactly how to tell that, and I think this is the next step towards a better understanding. I'm very glad that I have taken some notes. I can also show you my current status of that. So I am basically at this point. I have my this means stuff that I would like to read upon further once I will have more time. This section has reached its 1000th item and beyond. I've also added some more stuff to the learned section. There is so much of adjacent concept that I've got the chance to learn. For instance, I've learned about Go a lot. I've also been curious about the comparison about Rust and Go. How do they handle concurrent tasks and so on. So it's been a nice journey so far. I don't think it will end very soon, but however, the next step for me is to keep on studying, keep on asking questions, keep on pursuing my curiosity. And the next step for me is to understand how flow changes. For instance, from the start when a request came to the point where the request has been fulfilled. This is my next goal in this journey. And perhaps the diagram will have to be updated as well. So at this point, it doesn't make sense so much to talk about the diagram because it doesn't tell much, and it most likely has some missing pieces. Okay, so this was my my update on my journey. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.